With all the hype and buzz around Tekashi 6ix9ine being released from jail early due to the coronavirus, and me needing to get another video out right away because my algorithms are very high, I think now is the perfect opportune time to explain my personal thoughts and opinions about this rainbow-headed bastard once more. So recline in your chairs, grab some snacks, and get ready for my personal thoughts about Tekashi 6ix9ine's early release.
These niggas said it hurted me, I ain't heard you. Get the fuck up out my fucking face before I murder you.
Now, it doesn't come as a surprise to anyone that I am a 6ix9ine fan, and I mean it's blatantly obvious from not only my channel banner, but also my references to the man in a fair handful of my videos. So, I can say wholeheartedly that I am a 6ix9ine fan. Well, I prefer Trippie Redd better as a true music artist, but that's another video for another day. But before I go into the actual topic of discussion, I just want to give my personal thoughts about the whole entire case in and of itself. And I probably know that my opinion doesn't mean shit because, well, I'm a suburban guy, but I say it does matter because as someone who lived on the west side of Chicago for 17.5 years and now resides in the suburbs, I can tell you personally that joining a gang and this street shit is really corny and lame and just overall stupid. Because the people that are in gangs are ready to die for no reason. They get no incentives, no benefits for claiming a block or claiming a general area that doesn't even belong to them in the first place. This is not the same as the Taliban where they are promised 72 virgins when they die for what they believe in. So what makes you think that you're entitled to that same concept or ideology? Now, as I was following and watching this whole entire case from November of 2018 to the end of 2019, I find it very interesting that 6ix9ine is the only one out of this whole entire situation getting shit and receiving flack for snitching. And let me remind you one thing, that the people he told on was the same people who fucked his baby moms numerous amount of times, stole millions of dollars from him, extorted him, and robbed him, and threatened to kill him on numerous amount of occasions. So it's pretty safe to say that if I was in his shoes, I would be telling too. Fuck a nigga talking about, I'm gonna be telling on motherfuckers too. Talking about that they gonna give me 47 years, bruh. I can name 47 people who can be willing to do my time instead of me right now, motherfucker. Not to mention that one of his drivers was cooperating with the feds, his house got raided, phones are being tapped, as well as vehicles being bugged out and wired up with cameras. Like, bruh, there was people on the inside way before 6ix9ine took the stand and started snitching. So at this point, it is fair game for anybody to start pointing fingers regardless of the situation, regardless of if you snitching or not. And don't sit there with a straight face and tell me, oh Gwoppy, I'm a real one. I wouldn't tell anybody. I would take that 47 years like a man. Okay then, do exactly what 6ix9ine did, play by play, and see what happens, partner. I bet 95% of everything I got that you will fold faster than a lawn chair. But I'm letting you know right now, I don't give a fuck about a street code. I did not sign a contract like I'm going to the NBA and had to read the fine print. I am not gonna do any time for anybody regardless of if it's 48 hours or 47 years. I'm 19 and I'm in the prime of my life right now, and you want me to go to jail because some other people tried to kill me? And need I remind you that this is not like the mafia or the yakuza, bruh, where these people are well organized and they know exactly what they're doing. The 9 Trey Bloods are literally amateurs compared to them, and they want to put all their business out on Instagram and just giving the FBI something to laugh at while they on their lunch break. It's like y'all were asking to get locked up at this point. But look, on some serious shit, I just wish 6ix9ine just didn't get caught up in the bullshit and just almost threw his life away because these dirty street cats only hung around him because he was their meal ticket. And I just wish he didn't get involved with 9 Trey to begin with, because the dude was already one of the most funniest motherfuckers on the entire internet at the time, and his music was actually pretty decent too. So my thing is, if you're making legal money and lots of it, why are you getting involved with the illegal shit to jeopardize all of that you are bringing in? And this is all because he was trying to be someone he is not. And that's the problem with a lot of people in this world. They get caught up trying to be someone that they know that they aren't, and when it's time to prove that they are really what they are about, your true colors show. And look, I get it. I know we all have to fake an image to our bosses and to our teachers at job interviews and orientations, but at least we aren't jeopardizing a chance at a better future by doing that. You are intentionally setting yourself up for your impending demise and downfall for no valid reason whatsoever except for fame, money, and clout on Instagram. And is it really worth it, bruh? Is it really worth it? Because I know it's damn for sure not worth spending 47 years of my life in behind bars, my guy. I know that for a fact right now. And now the main topic of discussion now is that will 6ix9ine be living long enough to continue his music career or even have a music career at all? But I'm gonna tell you right now, bruh, the people do not care about who you are and what you are as long as your music is good. And I told my friends millions of times before, black media will hype up anything that is good or is in their best interest. The aux cable hides from nobody. And I say this right now because I remember clear as day, because when people was calling this man a whole ass pedophile and was still bumping his music, do you really think that people is gonna care that he snitched or ratted out people in court? Do you really think that they're gonna care? All this is just another joke to laugh at from time to time and another chance to make memes around Tekashi 6ix9ine. And you need to remember, dude, that this is hip hop and street rap. You know the genre where people support drug use, murder, homicides, robbery, etc. Now, TK47 got 55 years on one of his 2 cases, might I add. One of 2 cases, and he still got people supporting him and saying free him. Like, dude, he is not gonna come home. So 6ix9ine is just gonna be perfectly fine if you're asking me. But I can tell you right now, the coronavirus situation may have saved this man's life, because the fact that no one is really allowed to go anywhere right now makes him even more untouchable. But with it, after this whole entire thing blows over and everything is back to normal, 6ix9ine is gonna have to invest in security 24/7, 365, whether if he wants to or not. And let me tell you something, living your life in fear and with that constant paranoia in the back of your head every single time you go somewhere is not a way to be living your best life while you still can. Now, I'm pretty sure that non-Trey or the Bloods in general is not going to touch him because they're still hot as hot can get. And I really don't think that they're that smart to get to him anyways. The only reason 6ix9ine was robbed of his jewelry the night that he was supposed to release the Fifi video was because the people who were already close to him was on the inside. But on the outside, no one could touch him. And best believe people still haven't took out Zimmerman yet, so what makes you think 6ix9ine is going to be taken out even faster? But I think the real nail in the coffin here is that some artists have the audacity and the gall to open their mouths and speak what they want to speak about 6ix9ine after this whole entire case was over and done with. These would be some washed up rappers or some rappers that were too scared to say what they wanted to say when 6ix9ine was doing his thing before he got locked up. I'm not going to say any names, but you know me, I'm going to say them anyways because I say how I feel and I do what I want. So just to name a few, 21 Savage, Blueface, NLE Chopper, Lil Mosey, Bobby Shmurda, and Block Boy JB, just to name a few. And all I got to say is, first of all, you niggas weren't flapping y'all gums about 6ix9ine before he got locked up because y'all were too afraid to get that treatment right back and get trolled y'all asses off of IG. And second of all, do y'all really think that 6ix9ine cares about what you were gonna say? Because it's oddly apparent that 6ix9ine don't need y'all for his music career, but y'all need him. Blueface, you especially, because I don't need to remind you that you only sold 18,000 units on Find the Beat first week. And Block Boy, we haven't heard from you since Look Alive with you and Drake on it. And Bobby Shmurda, let's not forget that you are notorious for snitching on yourself and GS9 on your famous track Hot Nigga. You don't remember? Let me roll the footage. My point is that who's running their mouths right now didn't say shit to him before he got locked up, and if anything, they look bad for even mentioning it now because they didn't say shit then. But I think it's safe to say that 6ix9ine's trolling antics are going to be harder than ever because now we're on all personal lockdown. 6ix9ine's comment on the Shade Room's post the other week has around 200k to 300k likes on Instagram, and him changing his Instagram pic of him on a mousetrap eating cheese and him trolling Tory Lanez on Quarantine Radio. I think it's safe to say that the general public really does not care about 6ix9ine snitching or ratting on everybody in the courtroom. If 6ix9ine goes live on Instagram with Tory Lanez on quarantine radio or just by himself, he is literally gonna break the internet and Instagram in the process. And the fact that 6ix9ine is working on both a English and Spanish album right now makes quarantine looking like a stay-at-home home concert, comedy show, and Netflix special at the same time. And best believe me, I got all notifications turned on for 6ix9ine because I need some more entertainment around here. But let me just end off this video on a positive note. For all of you who are wanting to have an online persona and want to get famous just like 6ix9ine, for the love of God, do not be someone you are not. Because at the end of the day, it is not worth it, and you're just gonna have to end up lying to yourself and everybody around you. And yes, I know this is coming from someone who is a proud furry and has a whole persona designed for the internet, but at least I try to be the best person I know I can be when I'm not having a spotlight. And with that being said, this your boy Gwop. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new, and wash your damn hands, bruh.
Suck my fucking dick, stupid.